Hey guys, it's Car Guy 11 and today I'm at Premier Detailing in Export, PA. I brought the Corvette down to get some ceramic coating, and this is in preparation for my cross-country trip I'm taking. I wanted to get some protection on there before it hit all the bugs and debris on the road trip. So today we're going to be talking to Alan, the owner, and we're going to go through why you would get the coating, some considerations for different types of coating. Also, we're going to go through all the steps in the process, and I'm going to take you along the way every day, the different steps. And then finally, we're going to go through the results, show you them, and then we're going to get some tips on, after treatment and, how to take care of the coating. And then we're actually going to look at it before and after the trip to see how it holds up. So very excited for this video. I hope you guys will stay tuned for it, and let's get to it. All right, here we have Alan, the owner of Premier Detailing, and he's going to go over some of the steps, in particular the pre-wash step, and he's going to explain what kind of process they use as far as this is the rinseless wash, right?
Yep, and it's a little bit of an alternative from a standard 2-bucket wash. What we're going to do is Andrew's providing lubrication, is spraying the cleaning chemical on now, and it's a properly diluted rinseless wash. What that's going to do is give the cleaning ability and the lubricant for the sponge to pick up the dirt. Now, it's a little bit of a quicker, safer alternative to a traditional 2-bucket wash. And what's in the sprayer is a properly diluted rinseless wash. What's in the bucket is the same solution. And then he's using a specially designed big red sponge, which pulls the dirt into the pores of the sponge, and then it releases it back out into the bucket. This is a really good alternative to 2-bucket washing if you have hard water, if you're traveling, or if you're just a hobbyist with a car that wants to maintain it.
So this step is the clay bar, correct? But you're not actually using a clay bar.
Yep. Yeah, this is the what would be considered a synthetic clay. What we're doing is spraying down more lubricant to assist in the lubrication of the clay bar. And the synthetic clay is just, again, a longer term, more durable, and slightly more effective way to decontaminate the paint.
And that's the nanoskin?
Yeah, this is the nanoskin clay bar. Okay. They have multiple grades of it. The blue, being that this car's in nice shape, the blue grade is the fine grade.
Okay, so there's no rinsing involved then, right? You just wipe it down?
Absolutely. Once the vehicle is cleaned with the sponge and clayed with the clay mitt, we use a microfiber, really soft microfiber towel that's actually designed to be used with a rinseless wash to remove the leftover residue from the rinseless solution.
And then even if the solution dries on it, it's okay, no water spots?
Yeah, absolutely. If the solution does dry in the sun, all you do is just reactivate the solution using a little bit more and use the drying towel to dry it. It's really nice because you're not going to have to deal with water spots, and if you're in an area with hard water and your soap solution has hard water in it, this is going to kind of soften the water a little bit. While a sealant will protect, every time damage hits it, it starts to eat away that protection pretty quickly. With the ceramic coating, it's a lot more durable against the environmental contaminants. It's a lot more hydrophobic, and like I said, it has a dirt repelling effect that makes the car easier and safer. The entire trip, all the bugs that hit the front of your car, all the tar that gets on your car, the paint's going to stay protected from that. If you take the vehicle on a trip and bugs hit the front end and there's no protection there, if tar gets on it, it's a little bit harder to clean off. All that will start to eat into the clear. Now, how fast it eats into the clear and how fast it damages your paint varies on a lot of different things, but it's easier to protect it from day one and make it easier to clean down the road than it is to have damage and try to fix it later.
Okay guys, we brought the car in after it's cleaning on the outside, and putting it under the lights, we can definitely see some of the factory defects in the paint. And again, this is a 3-year-old car, and you're still seeing some factory defects, and of course there are some minor swirl marks from just wear and tear. But if you look on the rear bumper here, you can see this was a factory issue that GM tried to correct at the plant, but still left pretty decent amount of swirl there. So this is all going to be corrected and can be corrected fairly easily as part of the ceramic coating process. So they're going to go through the one-step correction and should look good as new.
Ticket.
So Alan, can you talk about a little bit of what you're doing here?
Yeah, absolutely. We're using a commercial grade steamer, and what this is doing is using heat and some pressure to clean all the dirt and debris buildup from regular use of a car. The nice thing about a steamer is while it cleans, it also disinfects, making it clean and healthy to be in. And you don't have chemicals, all-purpose cleaners, cleaners that are improperly used, leaving a film or residue on the panel, leaving it completely clean and just smooth.
Okay, the car was completed, polished, and now it's up on the lift for coating. So we're gonna start with this rear quarter panel.
So to prep the vehicle for coating, we already polished this panel. We have to strip any oils from the polishes or our hands or the towel. We have to strip the oils off the panel so the coating can properly adhere. So we're gonna use a wax and grease remover designed to work with the coating. We're gonna saturate one side of a towel and just make sure we get even coverage on the panel. By getting even coverage and putting it on a little bit thick, we ensure that any oils from the polish and any fingerprints and any other oil or residue gets removed so the coating can properly bond. So we're gonna get ready to apply the ceramic coating. We have a few ceramic coating options. For this vehicle and this customer, we opted to go with our mid-grade coating, C7 Professional. It's gonna offer significant chemical resistance over our entry-level coating. It's gonna offer additional durability and it's gonna offer additional gloss. We're just gonna make sure we have even coverage, top to bottom, a crosshatch pattern, and make sure we're not missing any spots. Oftentimes I like to overlap the panel, the surrounding panels, just to make sure that there's not a gap of uncoated paint there. You have to break the coating down into manageable sections as the ceramic coating starts to dry. If you have too big of a work area, you're gonna have issues removing the coating safely. So we want to use very, very, very light pressure and remove the initial tack.
So you probably waited around 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, it does vary depending on the level of coating we're working on, the humidity, even the clear coat on the vehicle will make a difference. But this was probably about a 4 to 5 minute wait, which is pretty standard for this particular coating. So I'm gonna make sure, it's really important that I hit every section, and I always go in the surrounding panels to make sure that we don't have any high spots left. I'm gonna come over here, just check the door, check that rocker panel. Because if those high spots dry, this coating cures very quickly and those spots would have to be polished off.
We're gonna actually coat the calipers and the wheels. And again, the same cleaning steps are gonna be involved. Cleaning, degreasing, removing any kind of tar, and then we're gonna follow it by the coating and let it cure. Back at Premier Detailing to pick up my car, and it looks beautiful. I'm gonna take you around here, show you what it looks like for the final product. And as you can see, it looks super shiny, and the wheels are the biggest difference. They polished the wheels and ceramic coated the wheels and calipers. Took all those little scratches out, and very, very shiny. Looks so deep black. And again, they went over the interior. Interior looks great as well. Not that it was that dirty, but definitely cleaned up the interior, spruced it up. But overall, I was very happy with the process, and it's super smooth, the paint. So a huge thanks to Alan, manager of Premier Detailing in Export, PA. I'm gonna have all his contact info in the description below, so you could definitely contact him, talk about your car if you wanted to get something like this done. I am going to be returning after my cross-country trip, and we're going to go over it, see how the coating held up, and he's also going to give some aftercare tips of how to take care of the coating and you know, just maintain it. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, huge thanks to Premier Detailing out here in Export, PA, and we'll be returning after the trip. So thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more. Have a great day.